Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be reacting to Aurora, the Witch Between Worlds. If this is your first time checking out the channel, we're going to be going through her biography first. We'll move on to any gameplay spotlight that she may have, take a look at the abilities, we'll look at any trailers she's in, and then we'll check out the skins, the Fandom Wiki, and the voice lines at the very end. So just because of like the buzz of this character and just like the news coming out about this character, I know a little bit of stuff about her. We do know she's from the Freljord. We do know she has some sort of ability to go between like the spirit world, I think, and the regular world in Runeterra. And then I also believe that it was confirmed that she is an autistic champion as well. Oh, and then she has like some bunny rabbit stuff going on. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and dive into Aurora and learn about her ourselves, right? Her quote says, "I see the spirit realm and material realm simultaneously. This blended world is my own and it's beautiful." Okay, so she calls it the material realm. So confirmed spirit realm and then the material realm. Role is mage, region is Freljord, race is Vistaya. Okay, that's the other thing I guess I technically knew about her. Related champion is Ornn, Udyr, Anivia, and Volibear. So all the spirit related kind of people in the Freljord. That makes sense. From the moment she was born, Aurora navigated life with a unique ability to move between the spirit and material realms. Determined to learn more about the spirit realm's inhabitants, she left her home to further her research and happened upon a wayward demigod who'd become twisted and lost to time. Witnessing his desperation, Aurora resolved to find a way to help her feral friend regain his forgotten identity, a journey that would take her to the farthest reaches of the Freljord. Okay, who is this wayward demigod who became twisted and lost to time? That's kind of interesting. Artwork is fantastic. Let's go ahead and go into the biography. Most mortals live and die knowing only a single plane of reality, the material realm. However, this view reflects just half of existence. Running parallel is the spirit realm, invisible to many and just as vibrant and full of life. Yet deep in the frozen tundra of the Freljord, there is a Vistaya who lives in a blended world of her own. Aurora was born in the secluded village of Amu, home to the Briny tribe, and spent her youth playing with critters no one else could see while exploring a world no one else could appreciate. Though she was happy, she felt isolated from the rest of Amu. Even her parents didn't understand her, believing Aurora's friends were merely imaginary. The only Briny who wholeheartedly embraced Aurora was her great aunt Havu. Her great aunt Havu, who always entertained her stories, fostered her passions, and encouraged her to celebrate her individuality. So Aurora learned to be herself and revel in her own company. As Aurora grew older, she realized something. Her invisible friends were not imaginary, but spirits. The beautiful, vibrant world she lived in was completely unique, for only her eyes could pierce through the veil between the realm of mortals and spirits. She meticulously documented this intertwined world, studying Amu's spirits in hope of helping others understand the realms as she saw them. Over time, more and more spirits appeared in Amu, including ones who felt different. Lost and wild, they had become wayward when the balance between realms was disturbed by mortal affairs. But after investigating this phenomenon, Aurora discovered she could help these spirits return home by getting to the root of their pain. Okay, so she's a little bit like a person in real life that like deals with like those that are like lost in limbo, trying to get either to, you know, one realm or the other or something. I feel like she's kind of like that. This was difficult work, but in it, Aurora found her life's purpose. She knew that continuing her research meant she had to explore the world outside of Amu. Though the idea of change made her nervous, the prospect of expanding her knowledge inspired Aurora to leave her home behind. It was during her travels that she encountered a wayward spirit who took the form of a monstrous, twisted elk. Okay, is this somebody that I would know? Maybe not. He was feral and afraid, lashing out with blood-stained antlers. Aurora was determined to calm him down, and though it took time, she earned his trust. But this spirit was unlike the others. With every attempt to help him, Aurora failed. Undeterred, she convinced the afflicted elk to travel with her, using her powers to tuck him away in the spirit realm as she worked to unravel his mystery. Having come across a number of spirit walkers as she traversed the Freljord, Aurora sought their advice, believing their ability to channel spirits may shed some light on what plagued her wayward companion. However, they too were at a loss, suggesting she find Udyr, the tundra's most powerful spirit walker. Okay, very cool. We're gonna have like maybe an interaction with him. Udyr needed just one look to recognize the immense power of Aurora's spirit friend, but the fearsome elk was too lost to commune with. Instead, he encouraged her to ask the demigods for answers. Okay, interesting. So she does go meet him, and he doesn't have an answer for her. Aurora decided to first search for the great ram Ornn. She traveled far through ice and snow to study the artifacts of his followers, the Hearth blood, hoping to learn where they had worshipped him. Only through her persistent research was she at last able to discern the location of Hearthhome, but where once stood a grand settlement was nothing but ruin and rubble. Aurora knew this was not as it appeared. Using her ability to open a doorway between realms, she stepped inside and was met with the great hall of Ornn's forge, alive with roaring fire. No way she's actually meeting all these people. That's kind of crazy. Ornn was not receptive to his new visitor, but in time he realized that she, like him, valued solitude and quiet. As he grew to trust her, Ornn finally shared the name of Aurora's companion, Haestrer. One of Ornn's siblings, Hestrelk, as he was once commonly called, was originally a powerful demigod, but with the waning worship of the old gods, many demigods had lost their identities and become distorted shadows of who they once were. Okay, so this is somebody who like kind of lost people worshiping him, and so he became lost, kind of essentially. Okay, so this revelation about her wayward friend brought Aurora one step closer to helping him find his way home, but there was still a long journey ahead of her. Now I wonder if this elk is going to become a champion in the future, because like maybe he'll start to get more worshipers, and that's going to be like her way of fixing him. I don't know. From Orange, she learned about Yarn, the crypto phoenix who guides and protects the land while enduring an eternal cycle of birth, life, and death. And though painful, Orn also spoke of his brother Valhyr, whose relentless storm rages against the Freljord in his desperation to quench the Vorayard's bloodlust with the rains of war. Sorry for butchering literally all of those names. Believing these demigods hold the key to Hestrelk's recovery, Aurora has left Hearthhome and now traverses through the material and spirit realms of her frozen homeland in unwavering pursuit of their knowledge. Cool. So she's like on her way to go meet these others to possibly get some help. Cool. Anyways, I mean, I thought this is a pretty cool origin for her, and it gives her a really interesting goal. So like I said a little bit ago, I guess maybe the term I'm thinking of is a medium. I feel like she's kind of a medium in the world of Runeterra, where she's like trying to help the spirit people, you know, move on or whatever, or go where they need to or whatever. So it's cool that she's helping. She found this elk that seemed so different than the rest of the spirits and really needed help, and then she actually got an answer from Orn. It's cool that she visited Udyr, but he was like, I can't help you, you need to go see the demigods. And it's cool that she was able to find Orn, and he helped her. I mean, he helped her a little bit. He's telling her, go visit these other people that I know, they might be able to actually help you. But it's still interesting. It's cool that we're getting a little bit more info about the demigod stuff. Obviously, I've done reactions to Volibear and Orn. I haven't done Anivia yet, but like the demigod stuff is still pretty interesting, and I know there's still a lot of mysteries going on with it. All right, for some reason, guys, I know there was this little champion teaser, but I can't find it like in full form. It was only uploaded to TikTok. I scrolled away immediately, so I'm watching it on the YouTube Shorts, but it's like a 30-second little teaser for Aurora. So let's check this out.
See only half of the world. The places they find barren and broken can be fascinating and beautiful, teeming with life. My research will help them see.
Oh, cool.
I'll help them see.
I like the artwork on this. Oh, look at that. You could see the spirit realm and the material world at the same time there.
The whole view is so much greater.
Cool. Okay. I really like that. I don't know if we're going to get like a full-fledged, like more teaser than this, because I do know some of the teasers tend to be a little bit short. So, all right, next up, guys, we have Aurora new champion, the Spirit of Hearthhome. Now, this is uploaded by Skin Spotlights. I don't know if there was another upload from it. I didn't see it on the official League of Legends channel. But again, here we go. Let's go ahead and dive into the Aurora new champion teaser, I guess. It's 3.5 minutes long. Here, let's check this out.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, it's a little comic book thing. Is this on Legends of Runeterra, maybe? Or is this...
It was. To me, time is meaningless.
That Orn.
You marched into my home.
Ah, this is Orn. Okay, cool, cool.
You didn't even bother to knock. Though if you had, I wouldn't have answered.
Okay.
But even then, I knew something was different about you.
This is cool that we're actually getting like the meeting between the two.
You came to my forge not out of some selfish need for one of my weapons.
Oh, okay. Orn liked that.
Nor out of foolish curiosity.
It was to help someone.
You had come to help a friend.
There it is. Hestrir, I believe is how you say it. Hestrir.
Friend.
Cool.
Isn't that a funny word? You were quiet and unobtrusive.
Okay. The book is massive. Sorry, I'm blocking it a little bit.
Inquisitive, yes, but not annoying. Time with you is always always well
Because
spent.
Aurora's also like solitude and just likes quiet, so they got along. Okay. Here he is just at his forge. Oh, does he make her a weapon? Oh, is it like a wand? It looks kind of like a wand. Oh, and it allows her to like easily go back and forth. Interesting.
You are different. Worthy of the wand I forged for you.
She has a wand from Orn. That's freaking badass. Okay.
I still prefer solitude. It's when I do my best
I totally
work.
get it, Orn. I really do. He helped her. Gave her a wand and everything and told her where to go, right?
But, friend. Yes. It is a funny word.
Did she like stitch him a little mini Orn? That's cool. So you admit it, we are friends. Do not put words in my mouth. That's cool. Making friends with Orn is kind of crazy.
I remember.
Okay, cool. You guys will have to let me know where this kind of thing is. Is this an interactive thing on the League of Legends website? Is this something, I feel like it kind of looks like it's something built into Legends of Runeterra, but it very well could just be something on the League of Legends website. I know you can look at the comics and stuff on there, but the sound effects and everything and having a video seems a little bit different to me. All right, I always complain about like the biography or the stories not having a cinematic. I'm not going to complain that this exists. Now, it's not exactly the biography that we just read, but I think it's still something, and I don't want to complain about it as well. Like, of course, I would love to have like full-on cinematics for biographies and stories, but this is totally fine. I'm not going to complain. All right, everybody, I might be doing this a little bit early because there isn't an official gameplay spotlight for Aurora out from League of Legends. We're checking out the skin spotlights ability video. So let's just go through this. So we're starting off with her passive, which is Spirit Abjuration. If Aurora damages an enemy 3 times with her spells and attacks, she will deal magic damage and exercise the spirit to her, entering spirit mode and gaining movement speed and empowering her healing for 3 seconds. For every additional spirit following Aurora, the bonuses from spirit mode are increased by 5%. Okay, so she can get multiple spirits following her. Very cool. Let's take a look. Oh, cool. There it is. And now she has 2. Now, how do the spirits just end up going away? She's got 3 total. I assume 3 might be the max. Okay, 2-fold hex. Let's pause. This is her Q. Whoa. Fire blast of cursed energy in a direction, dealing magic damage to enemies hit and marking them with spirit energy. Recast, and the curse, drawing back the spirit energy to herself, dealing magic damage to enemies passed through. Okay. It's kind of like Ari's ability a little bit in a sense, but you can like control when it comes back, I guess. Oh, we're seeing it like in motion here. Cool. All right, the W across the veil. Okay, I was going to wonder if she could like jump into the other realm or something. Okay, across the veil. Hop in a direction. Oh, upon landing, enter the spirit realm, becoming invisible and entering spirit mode for several seconds. Takedowns on enemy champions reset the cooldown of this ability. Oh, that's cool. You can go invis right after taking someone down. And then it says, Riot said you can hop over small walls with this ability. I want to see the hop. Show me the hop again, Skin Spotlights. Let's see that. Oh, it's like a little portal. That's kind of cool. Or are they going to show us? Oh, you can hop over that wall. That's cool. All right, E, the Weirding. Ooh, that's kind of a cool name for an ability. Send out a blast of spirit magic, dealing magic damage in an area and slowing them. Aurora will hop backwards slightly on cast. Oh, another hop ability. I know with the whole Vestayan rabbit thing, so that's kind of cool. Riot said you can hop over small walls using this ability. Oh, as well as that one? So you could hop backwards over a wall? What? I want to see them. Maybe they'll show that as well. Let's see. Between Worlds is the ultimate. Send out a pulse of spirit energy that deals magic damage and slows enemies. The area merges with the spirit realm, granting Aurora an empowered spirit mode and allowing her to travel from one end of the area to the other. Whoa, that's kind of cool because you're like in the material world, but you're also in the spirit world. Enemies who try to cross the threshold will take magic damage, be slowed, and be pushed back toward the center of the area. Ooh, let's see this in action. So the Silas is trying to leave, and Aurora's just... oh, that was cool. She teleported back and forth between both sides. Let's see it again. Wow. Okay, it's pretty short according to that video, but cool. I mean, in a team fight and stuff, this will probably be cool. Whoa. Whoa. The movement in that ultimate is really cool. I wonder if like obviously if she's like slowed or something, maybe she could probably still do it, but obviously if she's stunned, she maybe can't go back and forth in the little circle. I wonder if she can be stunned in that spirit world thing as well. All right, I know as of recording this, she is currently not out in the game. She'll be out in July 17th, I believe. But if any of you tried her out on the public test server, I would be curious to know how you guys felt about her. Do we know what role she's going to be? Is she going to be, is she going to be a top, mid? Is she going to be a jungle? You guys let me know in the comments because I'm not really sure where these kind of champions lie just based on like when they're released or anything. You guys know that kind of stuff more than I do. But cool, let me know how Aurora looks to you guys in the comments. All right, guys, we're going to check out the two Aurora skins, obviously the original, and then I'm told that a champion always is released with at least one skin, so let's go ahead and take a look at both of them. Looking at the original design for her, I think she is pretty cool in the sense of being a Vestian. The red hair is very cool, the wand's cool, so I think they could do a lot in the future with her skin, specifically like the ears. I feel like that's going to be something that you could do really cool like designs with, as well as the tail. I didn't even know she had a tail until literally just now. And then the wand. I think the wand will be something as well that could be really, really cool. The fact that it's made by Orin is also just another cool fact that we learned. And the glasses. I mean, the round glasses, kind of like mine, I guess, as well as the hat. Like all of these things could be totally different and made to be really, really cool designs. I think the original design, all the colors and everything are awesome as well. All right, let's move over to the spirit model on this. So there's a spirit model in this as well. This is going to be the spirit model that follows you. It looks kind of weird in this little animation here, but let's go ahead and look at the other skin and what the spirit model will look like. All right, the other skin is Battle Bunny. Okay, off the rip, this looks really good. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, and it does have different chromas. It feels like a little bit of a... Have we seen Battle Bunny skins before? I'm not quite sure. It's a little bit of like a futuristic skin in my opinion. Again, the ears, like I said, they already changed her hair to this like bluish teal color. And the wand is giving... Okay, the wand kind of looks like a little bit of a glow stick almost, to be honest with you. But it's kind of cool. Let's take a look at different color schemes for it. Oh, I kind of like that one. That reminds me of like Killjoy from Valorant for some reason. I guess just the yellow jacket, right? Yeah, a lot of the color designs on this second skin, in my opinion, are really good. I really like this one as well. The blue and yellow looks really good together. Let's take a look at the spirit. The spirit looks so funny. Okay, the spirit, when it's just idling like this, just looks ridiculous. This spirit, in my opinion, is better, I think. I really like the original design, but I really love the Battle Bunny skin. Let me know what you guys think, though, of the two skins that we have available, of course, already for Aurora. All right, let's take a look at the fandom wiki for her. We're starting off with the appearance. Aurora is a slender, pale woman with a freckled face, blue eyes, and orange hair. As a Vestia, she possesses a mostly human appearance, apart from long rabbit-like ears, legs, and a tail, all adorned with her signature orange hair. It looks red to me, but I guess if it says orange, it's orange. Her freckles coalesce into orange splotches on some areas of her skin, including her shoulders and outer thighs. She wears a pair of large circular glasses and has a brass-colored piercing near the bottom of her right ear. Her usual outfit consists of a teal-wide brimmed witch hat, a white fur-lined coat over a teal and white sleeveless tunic, teal shorts, and brown thigh-high open-toed leather boots. She has also been seen draped in a large dark teal hooded winter cloak lined with beige fur. She carries a dark brown wooden wand with a brass-colored metal handle. Reading this makes me think that the Halloween skin for her will be super fire because of the witch hat and everything like that. She's already got the aesthetic. I think a Halloween skin would be really good. And then like the spirits that follow her could be like pumpkins or something. I don't know. Or just, I don't know. All right, personality. Aurora is a quiet young woman with a strong appetite for knowledge, though not to the point of obsession. She has a caring nature, evident by her actions, such as tidying up Hearth home despite Orin's initial rejection. She is also determined to help Heister, even though they have only recently met. rift. All right, so her abilities, Vistayan physiology. Okay, so she does have that, of course. Aurora is a Vistaya, a race of demi-humans transformed by the magic of the spirit realm. This connection to the spirit realm has increased their longevity and granted them powerful magics, allowing them to live for centuries. Aurora is a member of the Briny, a leporine tribe of Vistaya that resemble rabbits and are notably more isolated. Spiritual magic. Unlike the other Briny, Aurora has a deep and strong connection with the spirit realm, being able to communicate with spirits and clearly view the spirit realm from a young age. Over time, Aurora has refined her magical skills, allowing her to manipulate spiritual energy in a variety of ways, such as placing hexes on enemies to rip out a piece of their souls, blasting waves of energy, exorcising spirits, and even fully fusing both the spirit and material realm to create a rift. Cool. Masterwork Wand. Aurora was gifted a powerful wand by the Freljordian demigod Ornn, famous for crafting legendary items and weapons. Yeah, I think that's just so cool that she has a freaking wand from Ornn. This wand enhances Aurora's spiritual magic, allowing her to even open portals into and across the spirit realm at will. Thanks to her innate talents to see into the spirit realm, Aurora has become incredibly intelligent in the topic of everything related to the spirit realm and all spiritual creatures that inhabit it. She is diligent with her studies, having not only an immense knowledge on the subject, but also a boundless curiosity to further her studies. So basically, she's just very knowledgeable on the spirit realm because it just makes sense. If you've already been able to like go back and forth between the two realms since like a child, you're obviously going to be a little bit knowledgeable on that kind of stuff. All right, the only relationship in here says Ornn, but listen, whoever edits this, please add Udir. She does meet with him. It just says Ornn, Aurora and Ornn are friends. They first met when Aurora entered Ornn's home in search of help for the spirit Hearth. In order to assist her, Ornn forged Aurora's wand. And here we go. So we've covered everything so far. There's the biography, and then the game, it says the spirit of Hearth home. That's all we have so far. Trivia. Aurora is on the autism spectrum, although this concept is not acknowledged in the world of Runeterra. But I assume this was like confirmed by the devs or something, right? Aurora and Lysandra are the only two champions who have the title Witch in their respective aliases. Oh, that's a nice touch. Aurora likes to crochet. Okay, so that's what she did. She made a little mini crochet of Ornn. That's kind of fun. The orange splotches on Aurora's skin follow a Turing pattern similar to a leopard's spots. Oh, that's a nice catch. Aurora's subrace, Briny, has a lot of similarity with the Viera from the Final Fantasy saga, as does the custom of the solitary society, only coming together out of necessity, and the etymology of the Slavic word faith, which matches the Vistaya's custom of seeing spirit on the earthly plane. Okay, so it has some relation to Final Fantasy. I've only really played Final Fantasy 7 and a little bit of 14, I think, so I don't really know that kind of like Final Fantasy lore, but very cool. All right, of course, guys, Aurora's reaction is going to be a little bit shorter, but it's awesome that we do have the special interactions and voice lines already up for her. This is going to be 6.5 minutes for special interactions. Let's go ahead and dive into these. Yuumi, Rengar.
Toe beans.
Oh my god, toe beans. Wait, Rengar has toe beans too?
Isjarn,
Anivia.
I've been searching for you.
Oh, Isjarn is Anivia. I didn't know that. Okay, I've been searching for
My friend Hestrier, he needs your help.
Hestrier, that's how you say it.
Isjarn, be reborn. Hestrier and I will find you again.
Isjarn, okay.
Ash, you want to bridge the Freljord's divide, but unity isn't harmony. Ash, your ideas may be noble, but your execution is lacking.
Okay.
Nagake Boros is your god, right? I'd love to know more. Thank you, Ilawi. I'll be adding the Serpent Isles to my list. Wolf and Lamb, I didn't think I'd meet you so soon.
Oh,
I'll
yo,
tell you when
I'm
I'm ready.
loving how we're just getting a bunch of interactions with a bunch of like random champions right now. I feel like we don't get that all the time, so
Need
this
to
is
go,
great.
Kindred. You are no witch, Lysandra. You're a disease.
Whoa. Also, I want to know what you guys think of the voice actor so far.
Sandra, I'll heal what you've defiled. Well met, Ramharg. I have so much to
Ramharg.
share with you since we last spoke.
You could tell the tone
We'll talk
difference
later, Ramharg.
between the other people
This is
and
the
meeting Ornn
culmination
there.
of my research. Spirit friend, I can help you.
Lilia?
I can still help.
It just says a
Let me
spirit.
organize my notes and we can try again. We meet again, Spirit Walker. Care to catch up after this?
Okay, they're on good
See
terms
you again
though.
soon, Spirit Walker. I always appreciate our repartee.
Repartee.
I can feel you trying to invade my mind, Valhir. Cut it out.
Okay.
Your feral nature doesn't scare me, Valhir.
Interesting.
You stain your blade with spirits, Yone. Why hurt what you can heal? Killing spirits will never bring you peace, Yone.
What if they're bad spirits though?
A Yordle! I've never seen one in the material realm before. Where do Yordles go when they die? Back to Bandle City?
Wait a minute. She's only seen Yordles from the spirit realm because of that comment earlier. And then she brings up a great question.
I'm something of a witch myself, you know.
Ah, see, this is what I want for her in the future. A bewitching skin.
You're not a spirit either. You are, however, very loud. The pain you carry. I've never seen anything like it. Same hat? Same hat. I recognize those ravens. Are you their owner?
Yes.
Or do they own you? That had the
Yo, that was kind of a diss on Swain, though. Let's be real.
components of a joke, but it wasn't funny.
Damn.
What an interesting thing to say.
She's very
out loud.
straightforward.
No, I am not interested in purchasing any carrots. Pew! Ding! Everything is so expensive. Explain.
True.
It's such a relief to have you here, Ramharg. Our other colleagues are so loud.
Ah, okay.
Ooh,
she likes
another
peace and quiet,
spirit.
yeah.
Wow, look at you. Oh, you're going that way? Okay, we'll talk later. Spirit Walker, I'm looking forward to working with you again. I'll show you what I've learned.
Okay, she really likes you, dear.
Goodbye,
It's cool.
little friend.
Killing
So
a minion has
strange,
voice lines?
Yet so cute. You're chaos. It'll hurt the nearby spirits. I won't allow it. It seems
Peace and
we're
quiet
temporary
amongst the spirits,
collaborators.
okay?
I know just the topic to... Where are you going? My work is at a critical juncture, so this interruption is not ideal. Oh, you're interested in spirits? I have so much to share. Where do I start?
She loves talking about spirits. That
I've
makes sense.
exceeded my capacity for social interaction today.
Oh my god, that's literally me. I'm gonna be honest.
That was easy. Who constructed this?
I'm sure that's everybody, though.
These turrets are not conducive to my work.
Okay, so
Clearly
she's
not
talking
one of
about a lot
Ramhar's
about her
works.
research, which makes sense because she's trying to figure out how to
Finally.
cure Haster.
Now, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Bookmarked for later study. You'll enjoy being a spirit. It's nice. Back to work. Knowledge is power. Try reading a book.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was a waste of my time. Enough of that, thank you.
Like I said, she's very
Note to self,
straightforward, Chat.
repeating previous actions may lead
Oh
to
my god.
Thank you.
Like I said,
Note
she's
to
very
self,
straightforward,
repeating
guys.
previous actions may lead to unfavorable results.
Okay.
Still corporeal.
This is respawns.
Oh well.
Sighing. Oh, wow.
Okay, back to work. The spirits here still need me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're not done? We're still fighting? Okay.
That's when a
That
league game is
was
going too
Not
long.
ideal, but I won't let this derail me. Unless you know anything about spirits or the spirit realm, you do well to let me focus on my work.
Yeah, she won't have a
any of you
conversation
wanna
with
talk
you
about
about
spirits?
anything else, I'm sure.
I'll assume that's a yes.
Yeah.
Spending time with others is exhausting. If I seem curt, don't take it personally.
Okay,
This
that's what it
region
is. She's
teeming
very
with wayward
curt.
spirits. I'll find and help them all. Just so you all know, I'll be focused on my research. You can expect to receive my notes once I'm done.
Okay.
I have my book, my wand, my starting supplies. Do I need anything else? Okay, let's go.
Okay.
The worst fate for a demigod is to be forgotten. I won't let that happen to
Yes.
Hestrier.
Yeah, there you go.
Fascinating. I'll review this
Moving
later.
River.
So little is documented about the spirit realm. My work will help others understand what they can't
Interesting.
see. The spirit
that
realm,
true?
the material realm, they aren't mirror images, but two halves of one existence. You know, technically, we're never more than 5 steps from a spirit. This is far too much walking.
Whoa.
I
That's
see
kinda
the spirit
scary.
realm and material realm simultaneously. This blended world is my own, and it's beautiful.
There's our quote.
We're all just a collection of fragile bones held together by sinew and muscle.
Okay.
At least I'll be a spirit in my next life.
She
No
just
one
wants
is
to
ever
be a
truly
spirit
alone.
already.
Spirits are all around us. I want to
That's
help
interesting.
Hestrier more than anything, but I'm not strong enough. Yet.
Yes. Keyword there.
Okay, let's go. Spirits become wayward by absorbing the pain of mortals. It's my job to cleanse what each wisp has endured.
Okay, so that's possibly what happened to Hestria, right? Interesting.
I won't let the demigods, old and forgotten, lose their way because of the Frostguard's lies. Once I'm done here, I'm going to celebrate by reviewing everything I've learned. I I love
Happy sigh.
paperwork.
She loves paperwork. Okay, Aurora might be a little crazy, guys. She's very straightforward, very curt, as she even says in her own voice lines. She's very adamant about her research, and she will only talk to you about spirits and the spirit realm. So she's definitely a little standoffish. She definitely vibes with Orn. In a sense of like, Orn doesn't want to talk to anybody either. He very much so loves the solitude and the quiet. So totally get how they're kind of like best friends. I didn't know it was to this level of like wanting to be alone and everything. And just like very curt with everybody, very straightforward, to the point. Doesn't want to say anything else to you. Doesn't want to have a conversation about the weather, right? Like, very straightforward. Also, I mean, a couple of the things that we learned from this was she's doing a lot of research, right? I knew she was like working on how to help Hestrir out and how to figure out how to get like the demigod back, or like how to get Hestrir some help and everything like that. But she is very like deep into research right here. This is the culmination of my research. Like, she is very much so just like adamantly working on helping Hestrir, to the point it's like almost all she talks about in some of these voice lines. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I didn't have any questions about any of the voice lines that we got. I didn't know Anivia called was Isyarn. That's kind of cool. I did know Volibear was Valhyr. I just assumed. I did like her take on Ashe. I've been on Ashe's side since we've reacted to her in the Freljord. But I kind of understand Aurora's take on Ashe being like unity doesn't necessarily mean harmony. So that's kind of a cool take. I liked that. I like her little interaction with Alawi. Lysandra, she really very much so doesn't like Lysandra. That just makes sense. You could tell her change in tone when she's talking to Orn here, and a little bit with Udyr. Like, she's very friendly to Udyr. They're just not best friends yet or anything like that. But her and Orn, you could tell like the voice change was very, very like, you could tell. And then the Yordle question of like, where do Yordles go when they die? That's probably a question that nobody knows. So when it was brought up, that was kind of interesting. I think Briar was just added in as an interaction because Briar is like the opposite of Aurora in the sense that she's so loud and just talks all the time and yaps, that they just wanted to do that as like a fun interaction, which I'm all for it. It was cool. All right, and to end everything off, we of course have the voice lines that Skin Spotlights also uploads. There are some repeats in here, so we're just going to get to all the new stuff in this video.
Anyway, bye. I won't let Hestrir be forgotten. There has to be more I can do. This is a lot to process. I'll return after a break in the spirit realm. How does anyone
she takes a
fight
break
for
in the
this
spirit
long?
realm. That makes sense.
It's exhausting. Give me a second to decompress.
That's so funny because I just examine like in my head. I just think of in my head that she's saying like this fight is so exhausting because like League games are kind of long, right? Sometimes. So that's just what I imagine whenever she says that kind of line.
Long. It's exhausting. Give me a second to decompress. The material realm is such an eye strain. One moment. I need a change of scenery. Note to self. Repeating previous actions may lead to unfavorable results. Still corporeal, but I won't let this derail me. Hello, little spirit. You'll be safe with me. Hope you don't mind the detour. Let me guide you home.
Oh, this is when she gets spirits, right?
I appreciate the company. Open your mind. With eyes unclouded. I see your spirit. Take it in. Beautiful, isn't it? See my world. Beyond the veil.
See my world is cool.
Worlds. Crossing over. A door unlocked. Through the looking glass. One realm to another. See between. You're in my realm now. My worlds converge. I woke up early for this. I go where my research takes me. The spiritual balance here is off. I see. Very interesting. Oh, I've read about this. The sounds, the smells. I hate it.
The sounds, the smells, I hate it. It is honestly such a good voice line. It might be my favorite.
The smells. I hate it. I quite enjoy my own company. I should write home. So my family knows I'm still alive. How can anyone be afraid of ghosts? They're adorable. The spirits here are different from the ones in the Freljord. Auntie Hafu would like it here. She loves drama. Would anyone notice if I just left? So few see the world as I do. Weaknesses can also be strengths. Spirits are so lucky they're not people. I like when it's quiet. I can hear myself think. Hestrir, my friend. I'll do all I can to help you. Back to the spirit realm.
R.I.P.
I'm sorry. I haven't done enough. Interesting choice. Teach me something new. You're angering the spirits. Let's get this over with. Leave me alone. This is field research. Don't touch me. Thanks. I hate it. Move.
Thanks, I
Busy.
hate it.
Stay back. Deep breaths. Respect my boundaries. I have better things to do. You're in my personal
I have
space.
better things to do. Wow. All right, the laugh was great. Okay, man, like, she really is like, she doesn't want to interact with anybody. You're in my personal space. Don't touch me. Like, very much so, just adamant about helping the spirits. Like, if she could, she would just live in the spirit realm, I think, forever. It sounds like she just wants to be there, which obviously we've had a couple of her voice lines where, like, she's respawning instead of dying. She's like, great, I guess I'm still in the material world. I'm still corporeal. And she talks about wanting to, like, eventually go to this. I'll be a spirit eventually, like all kinds of voice lines like that. I totally understand it. She just, like, she understands spirits more and she finds more comfort with spirits instead of the real world. And I feel like that's also, like, kind of that is a thing that some humans do go through IRL. Or there are some people that just can't connect with other people very well, so they'd rather be alone, or they'd rather just, they can connect with something else, right? So I totally get Aurora's point of view. But I think the sound, the smells, I hate it, is probably my favorite voice line of hers. Other than a lot of her, like, very curt, straightforward voice lines, I think that one is probably my favorite. I didn't know, like, I mean, her appearance makes you think, oh, she's gonna be, like, kind of friendly, she's gonna be fun or whatever. No, this person, Aurora, totally doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to anybody else. She just wants to work on her research, talk to spirits, or talk to Orn and Udyr. Those are, like, the only two guys that she'd talk to. Other than that, she doesn't want to deal with anybody else other than spirits. All right, so I'd love to hear from you guys what your thoughts overall are on Aurora, whether it be her design, her voice lines, her lore, like what's going on with her lore and things like that. Her being a Vistayan. I don't know how many Vistayans we currently have in the champion pool, but it's growing. We have another Vistayan. But I also want to talk about where her lore could go in the future. I think, you know, with Hestrir, that's an interesting aspect to her lore because it's another demigod that lost its worshippers, right? So Hestrir was just, like, forgotten and everything. And she's working on trying to get Hestrir back. And I wonder if, you know, they're going to leave her lore like it is, or if they're going to, you know, I always say that, but, like, if they continue her lore, will Hestrir become a demigod champion in the future? I think that'd be pretty cool since we only technically have the 3, right? I think it would be cool to introduce another demigod into the game. Whether it be another one, I mean, there's others besides Hestrir, right? There's got to be another demigod that we haven't heard of. There's the boar god, right? That I think was mentioned when I did the Udyr reaction. So it'd be interesting to see if Hestrir becomes a champion in the future. As of now, her lore is pretty much going to be more researching on the spirit realm and the material, like the differences. For now, though, her lore is going to stick with her, I assume, just, you know, researching the spirit realm, learning more about it, because it seems like it's not very well researched, apparently, according to her right now. And then as well as, like, how to help Hestrir get back to, I guess, I don't know, like, is her ultimate goal just to make it so Hestrir can move on, or is it so Hestrir can come back to the material world? Like, I'm not exactly sure what the ultimate goal is for her, but it'll be interesting. Overall, guys, I really love the Aurora design. I think she looks really cool. I love the ears. I think those are awesome. I think the design, like I said, is really, really cool. The ability to go between the two worlds is also a neat ability that we obviously haven't had before in this world of Runeterra. You know, we obviously have, like, Yone, like somebody like Yone who's you know, in the spirit world and things like that all the time. And then I love the fact that her wand is made by Orn and she's best friends with Orn. Like, who else is best friends with Orn, right? So that's another cool part of her lore. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this reaction. Please let me know in the comments anything, like I said, about Aurora, what you like about her, what you don't like about her. You know, this is actually gonna be coming out before she's released in the game, so it'll be neat to see what you guys think of her when she's released. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.